All right, this is day 8 of me picking an album from this filter and working out to it and giving it a review. This is a series called Muscle Music, and Zeke is very excited for what I'm going to get. The Ramones self-titled? Okay. All right, we're back from the gym. We did our pull day, and here are my thoughts on the Ramones self-titled album. So going into this review, I kind of knew what the Ramones were. They were like this British UK like punk pop rock group. I knew a couple of their singles. The only track I knew off of this album going into it was Blitzkrieg Bop, which is actually the opening track. So I kind of knew what they were going in, but man, this album was it was disappointing, really. Don't get me wrong, the Ramones definitely have their legend status for a reason, but for me, it just wasn't really doing it. Their lead singer really was very yelpy, didn't have the best voice. It just was really shouty and not great. The guitar tones are pretty bland and kind of bleed together, especially over this long of a listen. And, you know, the lyrics are just, eh. Also, a part of it, too, is that it really hasn't aged well, at least the sound of it, because I could definitely imagine, like, British kids in the 70s, like, jamming out and, like, moshing to this kind of music, but the way that rock music and just music in general has evolved away from this sound, it's very, like, basic and, like, beginner. So it makes sense if you want to, like, lay the foundation for other things, but if you're just listening to it today, it really does, it's like it needs more seasoning, at least. It also doesn't help that their lead single and their biggest played song, which is Blitzkrieg Bop, has been kind of commercialized into a lot of other things. So that kind of rawness and hard energy that it came with has really diminished and become way more like corporate and commercial over time. There's also tracks like Judy is a Punk, where the lead singer is basically like off rhythm for parts of the chorus, you know, so the polish behind this isn't really there either. Also, another repeated trope of like hitting on a child with the track I Want to Be Your Boyfriend, where the lyrics are literally him being like, oh, you sweet little girl, I want to be your boyfriend. It's really gross and disgusting. Still, my favorite tracks probably have to go to Blitzkrieg Bop, Chainsaw Man, and I Don't Want to Walk Around With You. But yeah, it wasn't really the best, especially working out to it. It did give me a little bit more energy just because of that punkish aesthetic, but in terms of like their contemporaries and their sound, it wasn't really doing it for me too much. In terms of a rating, I'm thinking probably about a mid to high 3, honestly. It really did not live up. Like and follow for more unless this app gets banned. Goodbye.